small little pepper, so it's hard to open it up. Tonight we got up a Bohemian Beast. Looks just like the phenotypes that I've seen online of this pepper. This is a new variety for me. I've never had this one before. This was sent to me by Gary Smith of Lone Star Mastiff Farm. So as always, Gary, thank you so much. Appreciate everything you do. If you're interested in getting some peppers, look for him on Facebook. He posts there in different pepper groups, different places, but also just go to his website, LoneStarMastiffsFarms.com, and see if he's got boxes listed, because from my understanding he's working in his greenhouse now and trying to have pods year round, and so far he's producing. So anyways, I was happy he sent this to me. I didn't even know that he was growing this particular variety. This is the first time I've even seen this variety for myself. So I looked it up. Seems to be an unknown cross of a Bohemian goat. So a Bohemian goat crossed with an unknown, more than likely red super hot. It smells really Chinense. It smells like a red super hot pod would smell, if you're familiar with that smell. It's quite oily in there. Again, it's very hard to show. My camera's not doing much justice today, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and give it a shot, see what we're working with. Ooh, floral. Real floral. Real floral. Wow. I don't like that. I don't like it. It's got some heat. That expression's all because of the flavor. Not good. I just don't like the flavor of this. Heat's not terrible. There's one for the birds today. It's pretty hot. So when I was doing a little bit of research on this pepper, again, my research consists of, quickly, but one of the websites said about, I think it said Scotch bonnet level heat. That was much hotter than a Scotch bonnet pepper. Much hotter. I got a burn in the back of the throat, top, bottom of the tongue on fire, both sides of the tongue. Feels like pop rocks underneath my tongue right now. So that thing feels hot. I have eaten some other peppers today. So it's possible it's a combination thereof, but I really don't think so. That thing's hot. It looked oily. It smelled oily. It smelled like a Chinense red super hot. And that's what it tasted like. My lips are on fire. There's no way that's much hotter than a Scotch bonnet. For sure. Nose is dripping. And sometimes I often wonder though, if it's the burn profile that makes it feel hotter than what it actually is. Does that make sense to you? So some peppers just have a brutal burn to them. This is one of those. It's just like a... Now some people might appreciate this type of burn, right? Like, not that I disapprove of it or that I don't like it. I like burning, so I can get along with all of them. But if I had to choose a type of burn that I like the most, this isn't it. This is a stinging style burn. Those aren't my favorites. Even though it's weird because orange habanero is still my favorite pepper. But I don't get an overabundant sting from habaneros like people say. I've experienced it. I get it. But they don't hit me that way. And maybe it's just because I eat a bunch of them. I cook with them, whatever. Anyway, back to my original thought. Is it possible? I think it is. It's the same with flavor. I've talked about it before. If you eat a super hot variety here, a super hot variety here, both tested same Scoville heat units, and this one tastes overly floral like this, and this one tastes like something else that you might like. For me, earthy or a fruity, citrusy kind of whatever. Which one's gonna seem hotter? In my opinion, it's gonna be this one. It's gonna be the flavor profile that you don't like. I mean, this pepper has me breathing hard, so I think it is just a hot pepper, but I think it's also that burn profile that hits me the hardest, like this one. Stinging throat, even though the throat burn's not too bad with this, but that type of burn profile, as opposed to a top of the tongue, tip of the tongue, gum line, even an ear type burn, I appreciate more than a stinging burn or a throat burn, or a burn that like you can feel your body temperature rise. Lots of different kinds over here. Which one's gonna seem hotter? The one you don't, the one that you're not enjoying the most. So, and people have said it, eating super hot peppers is a lot mental as it is physical, but there is a huge physical part to it for sure. But that mental side of it's there, and so maybe that's what I'm experiencing with this pepper, or whatever website that was I read that from was just inaccurate, or their peppers aren't that hot. I don't know, because this was much hotter than a Scotch bonnet, which I'm happy about. I mean, to be honest, it's come down now, but we got a nose trickle, we got me breathing hard, little bit. It's creating a decent amount of saliva, not an overabundant amount, but a noticeable amount. So it had some cap oils. Well, before my video cuts out like one of my last videos, I apologize for that. A video or 2 or 3 videos ago, might have been the last video I uploaded. It just abruptly cut off because I forgot I only had like 8 something minutes of record time. And it sucked because I was enjoying a good burn. I was going to let that burn ride for another couple minutes on that video, but it is what it is. Apologize for that. But before this one does that same thing to me, I got to keep my eye up there on how much record time I have. So thank y'all for burning with me. It's been a pleasure. Again, thank you guys for being here. And I'll see you on the next one. See you later.